What's up? We're live. It's your last minute betting show with the Sports Nuts. Your quick fix for sports betting brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. Mike, Underdog Fantasy. It is the new thing that we are into with OddsJam. The link is below. You got to check it out, folks. It's really, really cool. And they have $100 up to $100 deposit match. So you got to get in on that as quick as you can. That OddsJam Player Prop mobile app, talk to a guy in South Carolina. He's using it right now. Discord link below for the paid picks. You got to get in there on them. You want to make some money, don't you? Click the links below for the best sports books in your state. OddsJam partner program too. Share that link with your friends. Get 20% of all the revenue generated from that link. Live chat is available. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel here, and also fill out the form below or look at the Calendly links for me and Mike, and we'll talk to you about making money sports betting. All right. Very quickly, Mike, before we go anywhere, Indians. I did it again. The Guardians, 11. The Twins, 4. My goodness, I can't believe I did that. And the Mariners are up on the Angels, 8-1 in the top of the 8th inning. That gets you up to date with scores. We got a game just right around the corner, Titans and Bills. We've got baseball games right around the corner. I'm going to let you go first. What do you got?
You know, Bob, this is a tough spot. You know, the Bills are coming off a big, impressive win against the Rams, right? Tennessee coming off of a disappointing loss against the Giants. So naturally, you'd think, well, the Bills, this there for the taking for them. It's in Buffalo. They're going to smoke them. But I just wonder if Tennessee with Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has had some success in the past running on this Buffalo team, including maybe some posters, if you will, of him throwing defenders down. I just wonder if Tennessee is as bad as they looked in week 1 and can't make this somewhat competitive. You know, the line right now is at what, 10? So, while it definitely is possible for the Bills to thump Tennessee, I just think the Tennessee's caught a lot of slack in that week 1 loss against the Giants. And I think that if you're Tennessee, that division is still there for the taking. Indianapolis is no big front runner, and Jacksonville looks a little more improved. But, and I can't buy into Houston fully. But if you're Tennessee, if you can make this a competitive game, even if you lose, I think that can go a long ways with building off of that. So I'm likely to lean towards that plus 10 for the Titans.
Okay, so we're on opposite ends of the spectrum because I'm leaning towards minus 9.5 Buffalo, and I'm leaning towards the over. What do you think of the total? Honestly, I think that's really the play in this game. It had started out at 49.5. It's down to 47.5. I feel comfortable with the over hitting. What about you?
Oh, I don't know. You know, you had 21-20 in the Giants-Titans game. That was 41 points. And then you had Buffalo who thumped the I think if you expect Buffalo to win this game heavily, I don't think the over will necessarily hit, because if they win and they blow them out, I mean, Tennessee's probably not likely to get a whole lot more than what the Rams got against them. So I think if you're heavy on the Bills, I would probably be likely on to want to take the under.
31-21, man. That's okay. I'm predicting the score to be. That would make me very, very happy is what I would like there.
I'm hoping for this game to just be somewhat competitive.
You gonna share your screen at all and go through any plays yourself, or should I go?
I'll go.
All right, you go.
I'll go, Bobby.
We'll talk about this Eagles-Minnesota game, which I'm liking Minnesota.
Yeah, the first thing I want to show you all is I've got some bets added in my bet tracker, and I will show you the play that I am on, and that is the under 24.5 first half total points. Minus 120 is what I got it for on BetMGM. Value on that right now, it looks like it's minus 134. So certainly not great value right now, but it is a play that I like, which is part of the reason why I'm kind of iffy on this over and under for the game. So I think the under will hit in the first half, but for the game, that's a tough one. But I do want to show you all, look at all this green. A lot of green.
Oh, yeah, a ton of green. Holy cow.
Yeah, a lot of green.
What in the heck's your dashboard looking like now?
Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Right.
You can see some bets that I locked in for this week already. Some first half total points on the over in the Giants Cowboys, over 20.5. Look at the value it's at now, plus 31. I got plus 145 on that. So beating the closing line value as of right now. Well, and I'm on the first half total points. Baltimore and New England on the over, minus 110. So as you can see, value looks like it's minus 112 right now. And yeah, those are the bets that I'm on.
Okay. All right. Show your dashboard real quick.
Well, I'm going to go to the positive EV page first.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to see what we got out here right now, Bob. Let me refresh these recommended filters, and let's see if there's anything. All right, Bob, so here is one. Josh Allen, under 32.5 player passing attempts.
Whew. I could see that one hitting. What do we got it at? Plus 116?
Yeah.
Look at the other side. Minus 160 on Caesars. Holy cow.
Yeah, so they no doubtedly have it juiced to the over, and on several books too.
Right.
Now Pinnacle's a little more minus 119 and minus 111. They're right. Not like dead set as these other books seem to be. Like right. Like DraftKings super juicing the over, giving you plus money on the under. Caesars, same thing, super juiced on the over and plus 116 on the under. Yeah, I think I think that we can roll with this play, Bob. I'm going to hit it.
Yeah, do it.
I'm going to hit it, put a unit on it right now and go bet that now because we don't have much time.
Yeah, you better do that in a hurry.
It's literally last minute betting.
Literally.
As we speak, yeah.
I like this player rushing yards for Singletary.
Yeah, I do too. You'd have to say if Allen doesn't throw as much, they're running the ball. So I'll pull that play up. I'm trying to bet this. Sorry.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, I'm good now. All right. So plus 114, Bob.
Yeah, look at the other side once again. And we're finding this a lot with Caesars, Mike. Have you noticed this lately?
Yeah.
That we're having big line discrepancies on the overs and unders with Caesars. So, yeah.
Yeah, DraftKings is kind of they're 50-50 on it, minus 115. BetMGM, right. They're real close. Big discrepancy on Caesars. Pinnacles, somewhat little bit more on the under hitting. But with this value, yeah, you got to go with it. I like it.
Absolutely. I love it.
That's one we will have to go lock in now. Luckily, we're on that book.
Go ahead and lock that in, and I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here real quick. All right?
Yeah, that works.
Let me pull up here and see what we got going on. And let me go to the positive EV page.
I had success on a couple yesterday that were last minute like this that both came through. So I'm on it.
Let me hit the recommended filters again on my end. And there's that Devin Singletary play. I was talking about this early this morning. Kirk Cousins under 4.5 player rushing yards. I could see that hitting, man. I just don't see Kirk Cousins scrambling. And I am going to hit it for a unit.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
And I did hit Arizona Diamondbacks over 2.5 team total in this game against the Dodgers tonight. I did take that. on the recommended filters. The other thing that I like to do, and everybody who knows me and watches my videos knows this, I like to go in, change the market to the main and alternate market, change my maximum market width to 28 cents, and see if there's anything new that comes up. There are always a lot of plays that I've already hit, like we've got two of them here. There's a YRFI with the Giants and the Rockies, already hit that one earlier, minus 145 on BetMGM, and we just hit this Diamondbacks one. I don't know about the under in this game with the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. Not sure. I got to take a look at the lineup because the Dodgers, since they clinched, they're not playing everybody every night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this game is still of importance because it's not out of the possibility that the Mets can catch them, for that number one spot. So
that's true. That's true.
I mean, it's now the Mets aren't.
I don't like the under, is what I'm saying. Okay. I do like an NRFI in this game, the Tigers and the Orioles. 16-cent market with minus 104. Mike, I hit 3 NRFIs yesterday and 2 YRFIs. Never, ever done that. All positive EV plays. Every single one of them.
Nice.
So I like that under in that. Then what I want to do here is I want to switch this up and just click player props. And let's make our market with 40-cent maximum because I like dealing with these filters here. And now we've got a couple things. Trey Mancini, over 0.5 player hits. Means he's just got to get a hit. I got to jump on it. It's a 58% chance of hitting, Mike. I'm a fool if I don't jump on this.
Yeah, jump on it.
I got to do that. That's on FanDuel. Now, as we're looking here, there's that Allen under 32.5 player passing attempts. I'm going to go ahead and jump on that too.
We got a comment. Kevin asks, what are your thoughts on Merrill Kelly over 5.5 strikeouts in LA? Boy.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It is because the Dodgers are not a team that strike out a ton, but then again, I mean they are 17th in all of baseball, which if you figure there's 30 teams, so it's not like they're kind of middle of the pack. Man.
Right.
That's one that I think that I would lean I think I would lean the under in that just in case the Dodgers do have one of those offensive nights.
Right. Right. So here
you still got Betts, Turner, Freeman all in the lineup, tonight.
We got more plays. We got more plays. Okay. We got to talk about this Eagles-Vikings game. Okay. We've got Dalvin Cook under 71.5 player rushing yards. We've got Kirk Cousins under 4.5, which we already hit that. What about this? Jalen Hurts under 19.5 player passing completions, also under 30.5 player passing attempts. I could see both of those hitting, Mike.
Yeah, I think I would go with that. The Dalvin Cook under, that worries me because DeAndre Swift did have some success there running against Philadelphia. So, what he have 144 on the ground, Swift, and Dalvin Cook had 90 on the ground against Green Bay, who I think has a better defense than what we're going to see with Philadelphia. So, man. I'll stay away from Dalvin Cook under.
Okay, I'm going to stay away from him too, but I do like the under with Hurts on the completions and passing attempts. I am going to stay away from
What's the under on the passing attempts?
30.5.
He threw 30. He had 32 attempts last game against Detroit. That Vikings secondary can be kind of sneaky. They're not terrible. So I think I'll roll with you on that under.
But I do like the over on Devontae Smith over 3.5 player receptions. 32-cent market with, let's see what the Kelly multiplier shows it at 47.7.
Well, I just can't touch a Devontae Smith over. I mean, the guy had no catches last week.
He's due.
Well, yeah, I guess he probably is, but you've also got AJ Brown who had a monster game, so you're not going to stop throwing him the ball. You got Goddard there.
I'm going to hit it for a half a unit.
Man, I don't know.
Hit it for a half a unit.
Okay.
I'm going to do it. One other thing, Derrick Henry under 20.5 player rushing attempts in this first game. 30-cent market with -105 on BetMGM. What do you think?
Yeah, Bob, I think I've got to roll with the fact that Derrick Henry has to be fed the ball. I just can't touch it. It's under. It's on an under. He had 21 attempts last week.
That's why they put it at 20.
I think Derrick Henry's a guy. If you're Tennessee, you got to feed him the ball.
Okay, you got to feed him the ball, but Buffalo's defense will stop him. I don't think that. I think Tannehill's going to have to pass them to a win. Just very quickly, I want to show you my dashboard here, folks. 4,093 in profit. 9% ROI, 52% beating the closing line value. Last week, you see where I'm at this week? I started off this morning, $37.50 in the hole. That's about where I was last week. Last week was my third best week ever, $414 in profit. And it's all because of this baby right here. And by the way, Mike, congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces for winning the WNBA title. We got that right, and I'm very happy for them, and it was great for all our friends out in Vegas, like Kenny and Alex White and Micah Roberts and all them people. They're very excited that the Aces won. Now,
I'll tell you what, Becky Hammond definitely can flat out coach. That is someone who worked alongside Popovich in the NBA. I'm sure took something away from him. And not only that, if you hear Popovich talk, I think she knew her stuff anyway, even before. I mean, certainly she learned a lot and took a lot away from that experience. But, based upon the way he acted, she knew her stuff anyway. So it was only a matter of time before she landed a job. And you know what? She made it happen as a rookie head coach and shows that she's not just somebody that's, was benefiting from, Popovich and the Spurs and that system, and like she didn't know anything. I mean, this lady can flat out coach, and congratulations to her. And boy, I'll tell you what, she could be one of the, she's got potential to be a great coach.
Slim Dan, what's up, Slim Dan? Aces paid him well yesterday. Absolutely paid me. WNBA.
And Bob, let's mention this: that is Las Vegas. That is their first championship, huh?
Yeah.
That is a championship. It wasn't the Golden Knights. It wasn't the Raiders.
Didn't UNLV win one though? Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about I'm talking about professional sports team.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
UNLV was their team for the longest time.
Well, yeah, but no professional sports team. And here it is. It's the Aces that are the first to deliver. Not the Raiders.
Bob here was up 18 units in the WNBA this year. So I'm very happy with that. All right. I do want to go to the NFL. I want to go to
awesome, Slim Dan.
Let's take a look here at this Eagles game. It was 2.5. It is between 2.5 and 3. Eagles, obviously, the fave in this one. I mean, I'm thinking Vikings. I think I want the points. And if I can get it for plus money, which is on points bet for plus 100, I think I want to lock that in with a normal bet. Mike, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I would roll with it. I mean, I stayed away from this game for other reasons, but the way this week has gone, you saw it. Pittsburgh, very impressive first week win, right?
Right.
New England, not so much. What happens? New England wins. The Lions, boy, they were getting spanked by the Eagles at one time. They came back, made that a game. Commanders, they got that first week win. They're looking good. Lions smacked the Commanders. Although Commanders made it a little closer game, but Lions covered and won with ease. You saw Seattle get the big win against Denver. Nobody thought they would win that game and this and that. And San Francisco didn't look too hot in week one, did they? They got beat by the Bears. But what happens? The 49ers come out and they smack the Seahawks. That seemed to be the story. The Raiders, although they lost week one, there's a lot made about them. They put themselves in a spot to win that game. They played the Chargers competitively. The Cardinals got smoked by the Chiefs. And what happens? Cardinals come through.
Yeah,
and the Cowboys. The Cowboys.
Then you got the story. Then you have the storyline of the Bengals going 0-2.
Right.
That's a big. And then I got to throw this one at you. Before you go any further, let me finish this thought. Bill Belichick in 20 years has never started 0-2.
Yeah.
It's been 20 years since the Patriots started out 0-2. Sometimes, folks, you do have to look at trends. You got to look at it.
How about, let me get to my point now, my last point. Staying on this, week one, lots made of the week one, overreactions here. The Bears beat the 49ers and the Packers got smoked by the Vikings. What happens in week two? The Packers smacked the Bears, and we had an overreaction to the Bears winning week one, and people were ready to fade the Packers a little bit. People probably thought that -10 was too high if they had to take it at that. And they took care of business and covered and smacked them.
I was not one of those. And if it really would have been an overreaction, that line would have never been 10. I took the -10 and it helped me win quite a bit of money last night.
Very true. But to the average person, I bet there's a lot of people that thought to themselves, my gosh, 10. I mean, the Bears will make this close. They beat the 49ers, man. Come on. I'm sure there was some overreacting to that. Trust me.
The other thing is, though, Mike, is that when you look at all of this, when you put it all together, remember what Aaron Rodgers said. When he got interviewed last week, he said, look, I'm going to tell you like I did the last 2 years. We'll be fine. He said that. And he was right the last 2 years. And I knew Green Bay was going to win as soon as I heard him say that. Because I'm going to tell you right now, mark my words, those young receivers that they've got, they're no joke. They've actually got some moves. And they're
we'll
young.
see. It's the jury's still out on that, Bob. Green Bay's going to have they're going to have Tampa Bay. They're going to have New England and the Giants coming up. And those are 3 games that we're going to find out a lot about this Green Bay team and how good they actually are. Certainly a big bounce back win.
We're going to find out a lot about the Giants, buddy, because let me tell you something. I picked them for a wild card. Okay.
I thought you picked them to win that division.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did. You better watch out, baby.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, now better watch out because you realize the stakes are higher and you may look, come on now.
All right. Somebody say more cowbell. This is a bent stick.
Yeah, I was going to say that didn't sound like a cowbell.
That's a cowbell, Mike. Okay. See it?
Cowbell. No, I know that, but whatever noise you made was not a cowbell. You hit something else.
I think I burped. All right. See you guys later.